Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yes, we made it. We finally made it to the final game in the Assassin's Creed franchise. Final for now, that is. I know they have already announced more games, and I think the next one is scheduled to be released in spring next year. So there's a good chance that I will be able to finish this one before Ubisoft manages to release a new one and I will be finally caught up with the franchise. However, either way, and I'm getting this out now, this will be the last Assassin's Creed game I'm playing for a while. So even once the next game will be released, I'm not going to jump right back into the franchise, but I'm giving it a longer resting period this time because I want to focus on other games, and after 11 Assassin's Creed games I just need a longer break from it. So yeah, you should enjoy this while you can, because I will be taking a longer break from this franchise after this. And this is actually a game that I've been looking forward to quite a bit because of its setting. I think I mentioned before, it's probably my most anticipated setting after Origins, because as you probably know, Norse mythology is a topic of interest to me. My channel name is kind of a hint in that regard. Of course, I have fairly recently played another game focused on Norse mythology on my channel, which of course was God of War. And I know that there's at least some overlap between my viewers that watch my Assassin's Creed games and that watch my other series. So I might repeat myself a little bit, you know, when I'm going off on a tangent to talk about some mythological or historical subject. But I will try not to repeat myself too much, or at least add some new aspects to it or expand on it a little bit, so that if you have watched my God of War Let's Play, you won't get too bored by my tangents. But if you haven't, I still want to give you some additional, information whenever I see something of interest. So yeah, I will, as always, trail off a little bit every now and then and talk about certain subjects, but I will try not to just repeat what I said in God of War. Anyway, let's go into the menu here. Checking credits. Yeah, speaking of which, I did buy the complete edition, so I have all the DLC. Whether or not I'm going to play all of them is a different question. We'll see about that. I will definitely skip some content, like some side quests and so on, like I did in Odyssey. And obviously I will, as always, cut out some of the grindy activities, so that the length of this Let's Play is not going to get too extreme. I mean, Odyssey was already pretty long, so I kind of want to keep it in those dimensions, even though presumably this game is even longer than Odyssey, so I may have to cut out more if I want to keep it in check a little bit. But yeah, not much else to say about it. My usual disclaimer, please no spoilers in the comment sections. Gameplay advice is fine, but I mean, it's Assassin's Creed. I think I kind of know how to play Assassin's Creed at this point, unless they completely overhauled like the gameplay. Uploads is always every other day except Saturdays and Sundays. And on the alternating days, I'm currently playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. So if you wanna keep up with all my new episodes, please subscribe if you like. And yeah, let's just start a new game. I have hopefully configured my options well enough. I may have to change the sound a little bit because it's currently very low volume in my headphones, but we'll see about that. Let's just start a new game. Choose your experience, Valhalla, Dawn of Ragnarok. This is the intended way to experience the game. Oh, okay, this is kind of like one of the DLC, but presumably I should play Valhalla first before I go into this one. Okay, yeah, let's select it. Adventurer, more icons will guide you towards your rewards. Opportunities are visible from further away. Explorer, default feedback on world map opportunities and regular information on the compass. Pathfinder, minimal HUD and world map information for more immersive experience. I don't know, Explorer sounds fine to me. This just sounds like it's going to be even more grindy and time consuming, and I don't really want to put that on me, I suppose. So we're going with Explorer. Combat difficulties. Saga story. A light combat experience for those who wish to immerse themselves in the story. You may adjust the difficulty at any time. Skald. For those who prefer good narrative experience over intense combat challenges, the setting is for you. Enemy damage output and resistance are reduced. You may adjust this difficulty setting at any time. Vikinger. A balanced combat experience for those who wish to immerse themselves in Viking ethos. Got Berserker. For players who want a solid but fair combat challenge, the Berserker setting is for you. Drenge. Very hard. An intense combat setting for the ultimate warrior. Enemy health and damage output are increased. And Aesir, for those who are ready to accept the pain no one could stand. This will be unbearable, but if you come out the other side, you will be a true champion. I don't know. I usually go with the default option. I may change it later, but I guess that will serve me fine for the time being. It has always worked out well in previous games, so let's stick to the default. Oh, there's even like a different difficulty setting for the stealth in this game. So again, Saga, guards are less alert, offering a lower risk of detection when using stealth. Apprentice, guards' perception has been reduced for a less challenging experience. Assassin default, regular guard perception and awareness settings. And Master Assassin, again, default should be fine.
Children of gods, and heed my tale of time's beginning. All was dark. There was no sand. There was no sea, no earth, nor sky, no grass, nor wind. Till fire met ice in the gasping void. And from this scream came the giant Ymir, first of all beings. Proud Ymir, cruelly killed, yet from whose bones and blood and brains the world was made, the world you walk and war upon.
Alright, we are hearing the Norse story of creation here, apparently.
There you are.
Okay, apparently I'm already in control of my character. Let's see, what exactly can I do here? Also, I feel that my camera sensitivity is not right. It's moving far too quickly. Huh, there's some written text here. That's interesting. Yeah, I may have to adjust my camera settings here. This is a little bit unusual. Okay, so far I'm not really seeing anything too interesting around here. Maybe I'm just supposed to leave this place. Okay, apparently so.
Eivor, here's a cute for you. Won't connive at your step.
Okay, well, thank you. And I listen to your tune. Don't really hear much. I mean, I do hear a little bit, I suppose. Okay, let's just keep moving forward, I suppose.
Oh, there you are, my little dringer. Go. So, you see our king? Yes, good. Come, Eivor. Did you find the ring? Yes. Now for our little plan. When you see us talking, be quiet as a wood mouse, and surprise him with our gift. You hold it out, like this. You look him in the eyes and you say, Styrbjörn King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and in love. I think you can do that for me. Good. Tonight, you will be the cord that unite our people. I'm so proud of you, Eivor. Get up, Olaf. Stay lucid,
all right.
friend.
My sword is greedy. I'm ready to fight.
So nice having all of these hearty folk in our home.
Honey, I can dance. Do I have some time to dance before I go and talk to the king? Let's dance. Alright. That's some interesting dance steps. Okay, how do I stop dancing? Okay, apparently E again. Okay. Where exactly do I have to go? Oh, I can dance over here as well.
I chewed the heads of joyless hill dogs. I imbibed Odin's brew, and I snipped the scraggly beards of true kings.
Who's Holger?
I
Who's
danced
talking?
naked upon the bleaching beak.
Oh, no drink in your fist? Come on, I'll find you
I
something.
can't. I have accepted for your father.
Oh, what a piece. That must be worth 2 sturdy long chips. Give it here, I'll pass it on.
My father asked me, Sigurd.
Suit yourself. But you're not getting any mead.
Rude. Very rude.
Like a satyr works through my hammer.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people talking, but I can't really see who's talking where. Oh, what can we do here? Play some kind of game? Okay, apparently just playing around with a little ball. Don't really have the time to play games here, I suppose.
So, you have the ring? Good. This was worn by your grandfather in a battle on the Northern Way.
Mother,
Yes,
can we show Sigurd the canstones we stacked yesterday?
that's a good idea. We'll do that in the morning. First light.
What are these people sitting up there doing?
Now go. You have a gift to deliver.
Alright, let's go and deliver the gift. What could possibly go wrong?
Eivor, wait.
Skål! To Styrbjörn! The true king of Brugger Folga! Tonight, we are
May our clans be forever bonded in friendship and love.
Thank you, Eivor. Now and forever, I am pledged to you.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds they're gonna sing. The brave men slain Valhalla waits. Rewards for strange of Valhalla takes. And horns resound the mighty hall. For those who fight! For those who fight!
Well, I guess something had to happen.
Not you, Eivor. Not just yet.
Well, apparently the party's over. Now people actually have to go and
It is
fight.
foretold. The curtains are raised. Nothing is true until it is severed from the branches of Yggdrasil.
Can I have a look at... Oh, they're actually like fighting right in front of the hall. It seems that the enemy managed to sneak up on us, while we were busy drinking and partying and dancing. Look at her go.
Eivor!
Oh.
Go! Now! Stop! Please! Right. Go!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, apparently we're not listening. That sword is far too big for you. You won't be able to kill anyone with that. Well, maybe you are. I mean, that was more him falling into your sword, but... still impressive.
Let's end this bloodshed. Oh, I will!
Speed to Valhalla. Sigurd! Take the horse!
All right, wait here.
I mean, the opposing king is called the Cruel. That doesn't bode well.
Now it's my turn to offer you, dear slave. Accept your fate and die a coward here before your people. And I will spare the rest.
Fight, my love! Do not listen!
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
You have my word.
No. No, Aaron. No, Aaron! Pick up your axe!
Oh dear, oh dear. We already have a very classical Assassin's Creed beginning, huh? The violent murder of your family. Oh boy. Well, we may be safe for the time being, assuming that the ice doesn't... Yep, there we go. Yep, you need to get off that ice. Quickly. Oh no! Now wolves! Well, there's so much going on here. And I think the Matrix is collapsing. Or the Animus, that is.
I'm seeing two different data streams overlapped in the same DNA. Not sure why.
Fix this or pull me out.
I can parse the streams with a filter. Hold on. Okay, we're good.
Are we?
I don't know what happened, but I can work around it. You'll have to pick a stream to keep things stable. There's a third option, too. I can let the Animus modulate your identity based on signal strength. It's up to you.
Okay, I have to pick my Eivor now. I mean, we had kind of a similar thing in Odyssey, where I could pick the female version, the male version, or like let the Animus decide. Now, obviously, I would prefer to play as the female Eivor. I wouldn't mind playing the male one because, I mean, look at him. He looks like he fell right out of some folk metal band. But since Ubisoft deprived me of female protagonists for so long, I have some catching up to do. So I would normally go with this option. However, a lot of people told me that I should pick this one, which apparently means that I will play the female version most of the time, but on some occasions it will be the male one. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but a lot of people told me that this would be the better option, so I guess that's what I'm going for. And it is labeled the default, so the Animus will represent a stronger female or male memory stream depending on its current strength. You may choose another option at any time. So I guess I will let the Animus choose.
Alright, I'll lock it in and push ahead to a time where these streams are more synchronized.
Okay, let's see.
How long have you been chasing me, Wolf-Kissed? 17 winters? 18? Do I now haunt your dreams? Do I warm your loins? You remember this? Ah, your father's axe. The weapon of a coward. A scorned snake. Ah, few things would please me more than to kill with this blade. But I know you would defy me to the death, fighting for a glorious end. That I will not allow. You will live your final days enthralled as a slave. Humiliated. Your death will be a lonely one. Kill the rest of our crew! Make them suffer! Eivor Wolf-Kissed is no more! That name is dead to this world!
You will be worth your weight in silver. To the ship.
Alright, so apparently she has been trying to find the murderer of her parents for quite some time already.
And I take your eyes, you hear me?
It doesn't work so well at the moment.
Wind's blowing from the south.
We can tack north, then cut west. Now, what did I just tell you?
I will skin you alive! You will never leave this!
We'll see about that.
No feast for you, Susan. My crew is in danger. You must be my eyes.
Okay, here we are. Now we are properly in control. We can move as always. It's Norway, 9th century. Okay. And the controls seem to be more or less as I'm used to. Quest log. The quest log keeps track of your progress in active territories and quests. Right. Territories throughout your adventure, territories and their quest will be displayed. Quest and tracking. Tracking a quest will update the information shown on the map, compass and in-game log. Okay, seems to be all pretty normal. Honor bound, part of Battle for the Northern Way. Chapter 1. A Viking hero must rescue their crew from a mortal enemy. Right, so we have been trying to find this cruel person, Kvatje, or whatever his name was.
My crew is in danger. I need to reach them.
Yeah, I guess I should probably prioritize that. I can see like a viewpoint somewhere in the distance, at least according to my compass. Okay, here we go. We already do have a map. Oh, and right, we have like the same function where there's like user-generated photos. I need to put my Ubisoft software on offline to prevent this from showing up, because it can be kind of spoilery, I've been told. Ooh, look at that. It's kinda three-dimensional. Yeah, let's maybe try to reach that viewpoint first, because it's on my way towards my destination. To see all interactive items in proximity, scan the environment. Ah, okay. Apparently it's called Odin's Sight in this game. So what do we got here? Cloudberry.
Better.
Eating wild berries, mushrooms and food from pots regenerates your health. Okay. So I will actually have to, you know, collect some resources for my health. Got some silver. Sure, I guess I'll try to pick up some useful stuff around here before I move on. I can break stuff. Nice. We always like to break some boxes, huh? I'm a little bit worried about the fact that she's wearing such flimsy clothing. She needs to find herself some proper armor or whatever. Also, I feel like I'm always missing my targets here. This will take some getting used to. Or is this not like a box I can break? This might not be a box I can break. It looks exactly the same though, so that's a little bit confusing. Okay, I can climb stuff. I mean, it feels a little bit different, the way the game controls and is played, but
I feel better. Stronger.
When fully healed, collected food. Oh, so if I pick up some resources, she automatically is using it to restore her health. And after that, it just goes into my inventory. I see. Alright.
Save that for later.
Yeah, let's keep going. Rations are full. Ration stocked. Enough food was collected to create a ration. These pop-ups go away far too quickly. The good thing is I can just look at them when I, edit my recording, so it's not completely lost on me. Well, I'm guessing this is the way I need to go. The way up to the mountain. Okay, so I guess there's a certain limit of how much stuff I can collect. And at least at the moment, it seems that this cloudberry stuff is fairly common, so finding enough of it is hopefully not going to be a problem. Now this looks like stuff I can climb. Yes, it is. I mean, this is already a pretty nice view. Can I jump over here? Ooh. What happened here? Looks like someone died on this cliff. High points. Reach the viewpoint, the high point to get a better view of the area. Okay. Focus. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's exactly where I wanted to go. But first, I have more boxes to break. New territory discovered. Rückjafylke. And yeah, the focus is always just on the peak of that mountain. Okay, let's continue. Huh. Somehow that peak looked a lot bigger from the distance. But yeah, this works more or less as I'm used to. And we can synchronize. Nice. And it looks like we already have a bird. Presumably a raven, which I guess makes sense for the setting.
Marvelousness. Where that oathbreaker is holding my crew.
Alright. Suggested power 1 Wells Mysteries artifacts. Synchronizing with high points will something. Okay, I can see some points of interest here, I suppose. Huh. Okay, but that's the place where I need to go for my quest. And the rest is just other stuff. Right? But yeah, I've been trying to figure out. Yeah, I mean this bird is probably my bird, right? And it looks like a raven. And it looked like in that opening sequence when she, or back then he, was attacked by a wolf, that 2 ravens came to rescue her. And obviously 2 ravens are like a symbol of Odin. He has 2 ravens, so I wonder if that was intentional. But yeah, I guess we can jump down here. Well, that was not very elegant. It was not our usual nice Assassin's Creed jump. But I suppose she isn't really an assassin, right? Not yet anyway, so she just jumped down in the most unceremonial way imaginable. Okay, so I still need to go and find my crew. Let's have a look at the map again to see exactly. Yeah, it's still place over here. And I can track and untrack it. Okay. So it's roughly in this direction. Oh, what is going on over here?
Of Chutbay's men. I need to be careful.
Okay, I think C is crouch. Yes, it is. Lock, target, attack, heavy attack.
I should not be seen in this area.
I mean, as far as I can tell, there's only one person. And that one person isn't even looking at me. So let's try to kill this person. Okay, apparently if I sneak up on someone, I can attack him and it will take some time for him to detect me. Okay. Ooh. He's bleeding a lot. Anyway, what else do we got here? Oh, some arrows. They may come in handy at some point. I mean, I do have a bow. And this is how I aim. Yeah, I did familiarize myself roughly with the controls in the menu before starting. So, yeah, let's continue. Okay, I can already use my raven vision in this case, I suppose. Just want to see if there's any other enemies in the vicinity. Got a boat. I guess these are places where I can get resources. Okay. But for now I don't really need any of that, I suppose. Raven's Eye View. The Raven allows for a greater view of surrounding environments. Yeah, I already figured out that one. Okay, we got another little camp over here. And I do see like at least one enemy inside. Okay. Let's try to sneak up on this one as well. Localized damage. The damage dealt with both depends on the draw strength. Okay, so I'm guessing the game, yes, the game wants me to attack this guy with bow and arrow. I didn't really use bow and arrow a lot in the previous game, but maybe I will start to use it a little bit more in this one. Okay, this should be a headshot and a one-shot kill. There we go. Nice. Can carry the bodies as always. But I feel in this situation I don't need to because there aren't really that many people around. Okay, I think we can move on. Maybe up this way. Let's make sure
my friend.
We have no more enemies in our way. Oh, well, something is apparently over here. Like a little hut. Let's get a little bit closer. Okay, not seeing any people though. But let's check out that place anyway. Okay, I can sprint. Huh, well, clearly there's something somewhere around here. Let's be careful about it. Okay, got a door. Well, looks like no one has been inside this one for a while. Iron ore, leather, okay. Kjotve's commands, Ricky Wolf, prepare the child of Varen for the slavers. You may use the others for your blood sacrifice. Great. So suppose we should make sure that that doesn't happen. Okay. I've seen that already. Anything else in here? I feel there's like a piece of loot that I haven't picked up. Or is it just... I think it's just a ray of light coming from somewhere. Okay, whatever. Let's move on. Okay, we're getting closer a little bit, but it's still pretty far away. And clearly people have been using these pathways recently. So do I follow the trail or do I just go straight for my target? Let's maybe just go through here, get a little bit closer to our destination. It also looks like it's really cold and she's not really dressed appropriately for this temperature.
I need your eyes, my friend.
I guess they took her, you know, better armor and clothing away. Alright. Still not seeing anything on my way. Oh, for a moment I thought you were a person, but you're just a lonely tree stump. She's leaving behind quite the impressive trail as well. Look at that. I could like start writing stuff into the snow here. But I'm not going to do that. I have more serious business ahead of me. I need to save my crew. Don't get distracted. Okay, we got another pathway here, which I'm going to ignore. Maybe we can have a nice view from this place. Okay, apparently my crew is inside this little village. We have a pretty impressive longhouse over here. Nice. Okay, and it doesn't look like there's anything in between me and my destination. So I'm just going to ignore all the other markers on my map. Let's progress our intro story here a little bit before we get distracted and start to explore other stuff. Yeah, something's going on here, clearly.
A clash of iron. There is fighting nearby.
Indeed. And the camera kind of locked into this, so I can't really go anywhere else at the moment.
Dag, you old hound. You live.
I do. Slipped away in the sword clash. And what of you?
Kjotve tried to sell me off. A mistake he'll regret.
Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Avaldsnes not long ago. Sailed east, leaving our crew behind.
There must still be time to save our men. I will find them. You ready the longship.
You glory hound? You would take the rescue for yourself, so the victory song is written about you.
Glory hound.
I could storm the beach then, slay 24 men, seize our dragon boat, and hoist the sail in triumph. Up to you.
No, I will take the beach. A far more dangerous path. You search the longhouse for our crew. Oh, and here. This corpse will not have need of it.
Go. I'll meet you by the ship.
Oh, he gave me a shield. I guess that's going to be useful. Battle for the Northern Way. Rückgear arc started. Okay. Raven Clan Shield, Light Shield equipping gear. A shield can now be equipped in as a secondary weapon in the inventory. Okay, let's have a look at that. Alright, weapons. There are 3 main slots for weapons. Each weapon is unique and comes with their own fighting style. A marker is displayed when a new piece of gear is looted. Weapons equipped in the main hand will supply your main source of damage and fighting style. Shields can also be equipped in this hand for a more defensive approach. Secondary hand. A weapon or shield can be equipped in the secondary hand to offer a supporting fighting style. Two-handed weapons. Two-handed weapons will use both weapon slots. Okay, that makes sense. But, you know, I prefer a simple sword, a simple shield. That's my kind of fighting style. Bows. Alongside your melee weapons, a bow is always equipped for long-range attacks. There are 3 types of bows. Each type uses its own ammo. See the stats page in the inventory to have more details on your current build. Okay. Still all very familiar. So I have a Raider Axe in my main hand, and I can also equip like a shield. Okay. And then we need like the axe in the second hand, I suppose, if I want to use both the shield and the axe. Okay. Okay, I think I can work this out. We have a codex apparently. That's interesting because we didn't really have one in the last 2 games. I mean, tutorial might be interesting. Information about the world and its people, we will look at that later. And yeah, I guess that's ooh. This is very fascinating. But I probably won't try to get into this at the moment. There's a lot of skills. This looks like really complicated. Maybe I'm actually going to quit out of this for the time being, because I think the episode is getting kind of long, so maybe I will make a cut here. You know, something that I do like already is they're kind of using cannings every now and then when they talk. I mean, we had stuff like Scorn Snake or Sword Clash, which are kind of like compound metaphors that were used in Norse poetry. Sword Clash is presumably just another name for battle. I mean, that one is pretty obvious. I will maybe talk a little bit more about cannings later, but I already noticed that they seem to be adopting some speech patterns from Norse poetry, so that's very interesting. But yeah, I guess this might be a good time to end the first episode, and in the next one we will try to save our crew and hopefully learn to fight in this new combat system, but I'm sure I will eventually get a hang of it. So for now, let's call it a day. As always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.